Bear with me one moment, Darna. Why did you just pick your nose? Ugh. I'm gonna step around this side then. Hello everyone, this is Karst. So unfortunately I had actually recorded for about an hour and a half before the footage was entirely lost. So essentially I'm going to just run through a quick recap of what I did leading up to the point that I'm at. So I'll still record those scenes. I've just loaded a previous save, but I'm going to basically just go through like a montage of stuff that I did. Long story short, I'll still explain. I went and got Professor Garlick's assignment done. I found and finished the Daedalian keys. I got Alohomora level 2. And I learned how to capture magical beasts. So, I guess let's get right to it then.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo?
Yep.
Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Flipendo! I kind of wish it was the same symbol as in the original game.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to... Oh, you're welcome to do so here. Look at that. You're a natural.
That I am.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore. A dreadful bore.
There's a ghost domestic dispute. Rip. Crap. There we go. I believe that's the last house crest I was missing. I also found the entryway to Professor Black's location.
Alohomora.
The headmaster's griffin statue, essentially. I don't think I'm going to go back and look for every codex entry I found before. But I'll read the ones that I think are like somewhat important, or at least the ones I remember. So, there was a secret door in here. This is just someone basically saying that they didn't like the feature they saw in the ministry and that they feel like they are not very good at divination. I don't even know why I'm picking that up because I'm going to load my save after. Run all the way down the hall here. There's another door here that I don't have access to. I might have to come back later with my level 2 Alohomora to unlock all of these. But this leads out to the hallway where, of course, the headmaster's office is. So, headmaster's office gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. And then there's a chest behind one of these doors that I don't have any access to at the moment. Here we are.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
It's quite impressive how many locks there are on this. And I'm kind of curious to know if this these numbers represent anything. But anyway.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
So that rewards you with a special Ravenclaw Relic House Uniform, which is the house robe for the wise and clever Ravenclaw, earned by using the Daedalian keys to unlock your house chest. Now, it's a bit flashy. It is a bit flashy, but what's cool about it that I've noticed is when you actually cast something, it lights up.
Revelio.
So it's like a nice little bonus. I did also put some more points into my talent tree. So I went into the core area and pretty much got all of these. I got the basic cast airborne absorption. I got the ancient magic throw expertise. I'm not sure what else I got. I don't fully remember. I might have left it at that. I'll show you again once I actually reload my save.
What are you up to?
So after that, you can actually talk to the girl in the Transfiguration Courtyard just to finish off the quest. Okay, I don't think she'll... Oh, she's just standing here in the middle of the night. Okay. What was that? House elf.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I've found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Perfect. Adelaide.
I thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Anything more to those owls?
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
Well, yes, obviously. I'm glad to have helped.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Okay. Some nice incidental dialogue. I actually didn't see that on my first run through here.
Clever? How offensive.
Lumos.
Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb. I'm stealthy as a demiguise. I'm Ow!
What in Merlin?
Mind where you're going.
What a stupid
You're
thing
gonna
to
kill-
do!
It's not stupid.
It's
How
the
dare-
most stupid thing anyone has ever done!
And if you'd look where you're going instead of barging about. What are you doing? No,
I'm just trying to... Invisibless. No, that's not
Stop it! You'll make it. Success!
You're right. It's superb.
You blithering moon mind, that's my essay for sharp!
Abandoned potions of the Middle Ages as compared to the Black Plague.
No, the one on invisibility.
Oh, well, I'll use you well on that one then.
Blasted charm.
I love that they just wander off and leave him alone to look for his homework. And I'm pretty sure Professor Sharp would be just fine to help him, you know, make it visible again. So, Mr. Moon.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Yes, here you go.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons, hmm? You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
So that gets you Alohomora 2. After this, I basically ran around Hogsmeade, unlocking every level 2 lock I could find. And so, let's go and continue with the elf, the knapsack, and the loom, which is essentially the Lion, the Witch, and the wardrobe. Hey, Deke. I'm ready to learn.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
So it's basically another item that you have to wander up to them with. On my first run through, I actually grabbed one of each gender, but I'm just gonna quickly just do this to move the quest on.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
I actually use Arresto Momentum, but basically the same concept.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labour and... Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
And any tips for rescuing elusive beasts?
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
And what if I can't find any beasts?
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Sounds like a plan. I'll rescue
then I
a
shall go and
jobberknoll.
rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Arrest the momentum.
Any will do. Thank you.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
That's fine. How did you come to Hogwarts?
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I'll rescue a mooncalf.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
And of course, they can only be caught at night, as the name implies. I actually think the mooncalves are a bit, I don't know. They're a bit creepy looking. I don't like their huge eyes. They're kind of gross looking, I don't know.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Alright, Deke.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Alright. Rumor requirement. I will say, I did of course also go out and capture some more creatures in my first playthrough.
Then you home.
Including a shiny toad.
But, not enough room to
It had
get
the
them out
shiny
here.
symbol next to
Imagine
the
all
gender,
those
so it was
beasts
weird.
running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
The concentration face my character has sometimes is a bit interesting.
Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
That's not what I want, actually. It's glitched the hell out.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Okay. I think I completely missed the cutscene where he explains that this is like, it's more or less a pocket dimension. But because the game glitched out, that was a little awkward. I missed the conversation.
Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
So then, basically, you have to feed and pet the creatures before they'll give you stuff. Oops.
Wonderful.
And the bird, of course, likes to go really far away. And it also takes a long time to eat, so you have to wait for it to finish before you can actually pet it. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Now give me your stuff. Zeke, I've done what you asked.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Exit the vivarium. Right. Time to make a loom. Essentially, this is how you upgrade your gear. So, gear features one primarily offense or defense stat by default. Magical materials can be used with the loom to add and upgrade a secondary stat or apply traits to your gear. Multiple small upgrades can yield a meaningful boost in combat power. New beasts can be rescued at beast dens or unlocked in quests. New trait recipes can be collected in bandit camps, which I've been getting all game. So, I'll view the upgrade. I'm going to upgrade the offense. So it only lets you upgrade the secondary stat, not the main stat. And then I will also give it a trait. Level 2 trait available, but I don't think I have the right stuff for it. Scorching. Why not?
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Hey, Deke. I use the enchanted loom.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Does a loom work with all clothing?
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you, Deke.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
So then, the last thing I had left was to go and... Oh, what's going on back here? The last thing I had left was to go back and talk to Sebastian in Feldcroft. Let's ignore the graphical glitch there. Good news is I've already been to Feldcroft, otherwise this would be a hell of a flight. I also went and caught some foopers, etc., etc. And opened some more houses, essentially. With Alohomora level 2. Hey, Sebastian.
You made it.
I did.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Come on.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Let's go.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
So they never really fully explain what the curse actually does, other than it hurts her a bit. Well, a bit more than a bit. I'm understating.
I'm
but,
sorry you
you
had
know.
to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
That's
Poor
fine.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
That's okay.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome. It was nice to meet you.
I wish you well.
Me too. Letter from Sebastian to his sister Anne. Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better. And of course, from her to her brother. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be.
That
Hello,
boy will
Solomon.
fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I still think that they haven't really looked hard enough,
It
but
could
sure.
be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Well, the thing is, giving her hope, I would rather she die optimistic, or hopefully optimistic, than miserable.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I hope to see how Sebastian's faring.
And this is exactly where I left off. Okay, so I've loaded my previous save from where I lost all my footage. I'm wearing a slightly different outfit. I have a little bit more gold. It's very windy today. And I did invest one more talent than I previously thought I did, which was in Revelio range. I ended up getting it for the utility. It's just really helpful. And of course, as I mentioned, I have run around. I collected a few more pets, I guess. And this is the shiny purple toad I was talking about. I'm not 100% sure what the relevance is for the shiny symbol there, but I'll keep it, I guess. But let's move on and chat with Sebastian.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I mean, he's trying to do what's right. It's a difficult situation for both of you. I see both sides to it.
I know he's angry, but he's
I kind of want to
only
play
trying
in the
do what he
middle and
thinks
let
is
them
best
kind of
for Anne.
reconcile if
always
possible.
Angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both
You've got
Anne
a point
and your
there.
uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Where are we
They
going?
should not be underestimated.
You don't understand. I've killed so many of them.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
If you're talking
They've
about
been digging for something.
If you're talking about Rookwood Castle, I've actually cleared it out twice at this point.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Oh yeah, on the save before losing my footage, I actually flew over Rookwood Castle and killed another
To dig through this rubble.
legendary
Ranrock
enemy or
knows what
whatever.
he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Okay.
A dead wizard in my book.
Bye.
Rather unwise coming back
Oop. Alright, too far away then.
When you didn't give up. That was pitiful.
Ow.
Stop
Bye. Ow.
Dead.
Okay.
Don't have time for this. Deserve that, you did.
So that was a little awkward. I need to get back into the swing of things. Oh, hello. That didn't even hit me, but good enough. That was pretty good. So I have to hit a ranger with a stupefy. That's fine. Someone give me something I can reverse. Come on.
There you are.
Come on. Thank you.
I should have been.
Need all the boxes.
That's embarrassing, isn't it? An utterly pitiful display. What an unfortunate disappointment. I won't rest.
That does a lot of damage. As you'd imagine. Makes sense, but dang. Alright, bye.
You've made your last mistake.
Where'd you come from? How about this?
One less human to worry about. I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by. Rather unwise.
I don't know why I did that. That was a bit accidental, actually.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Ow. Okay, still alive. Why did it go over there? That's not what I want.
I wanted a challenge. Instead, I got you.
I messed that up there pretty bad. Let's hope this one goes a little better. Okay. There's a lot of you.
Who do you think you are?
There's so much. They do so much
Rather
damage.
unwise coming back this way.
You won't survive this. Won't get away with that. An utterly pitiful display.
Okay.
That was pitiful.
Oh.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Okay, and he's behind a rock or something. So far, so good, though.
You've made your last mistake.
An ambush, okay.
This is where you will fail.
How about this, though?
Let's get this.
Ow. Okay. Maybe Lumos is not the spell to go.
I won't
Oh,
rest.
yikes. Nope.
How nice of you.
How many of you are there? Crap. Seriously, how many of you are there? You're really annoying me.
Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest.
I
Any more?
confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That was actually, quite stressful. They do a lot of damage. Also, I see a trace of ancient magic. This might be considered, Going out of bounds, though. Yep. Okay, I'll have to come back later.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Well, at least, I mean, they didn't kill her. At least there's that going for us, I guess. Definitely trying to hide something.
Seems an awfully violent
I mean, it's not
response
great
to a
she's cursed,
child
but she's
wandering
alive.
by. What
Not
were they
well,
trying
but
to
alive.
hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Yes. Rookwood Castle,
They
I've
seem
already
to have
been
set up camp here
multiple
for a
times,
specific
like I said.
reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
You're not wrong.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
But they're too concerned about Quidditch, clearly.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
What is that?
Whose home was this?
Been
This?
abandoned long since I've
Oh,
lived
okay.
here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
It could be,
It might be worth
one
taking
of the
a
four
closer look at the
keepers.
house itself.
Most likely one of the four keepers, because this is the same town where the little girl, grew up. I also see that... I see that Merlin trial up there, but I can't go up there right now.
Revelio.
Is it Rackham? It is? I think so.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Or it could be Rookwood. I can't tell. Or maybe none of the above. I see that down there.
Revelio.
What's up with this? What am I supposed to be seeing here? Reparo?
Reparo.
No. Oh.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah. This is the same place as the pensive flashback.
Confringo.
Hello? Hello? I guess I'm not supposed to be in there yet.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
Come on, piece it together, main character. Piece it together. Maybe I should use Depulso on that instead then. Or I guess I should talk to him first.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day
Yep.
in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library. I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh,
Correct.
And this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Correct.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one
Yes.
way to find out.
Wow, you came down here real
There
fast.
might be something here worth a closer look.
Very foggy
They've left
down
all
here.
this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
2 of 7. 1 of 7. Isadora Morganak journal entry 1 of 7. It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
Journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Yeah, this is not going to go well.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, is there more?
Lumos.
Okay.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Oh, it's another transport mirror. Oh, I guess I should talk to you then.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
but fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
Yep.
Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's do it.
Why would the door lead us here?
That's a good question, actually.
Sebastian, look.
Well, he can't see that. Oh. Hello? What is that?
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Rune diagram. I have no idea.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
It's
I
possible.
can't be sure, of course, but
Oh, true.
I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
What does
You
that
did
mean?
not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Sounds good. Shadow of the Estate. Okay, so I know about the Chamber of Secrets. I don't know about a scriptorium. Oh, it looks like I need to wait to get contacted by Owl, which will probably happen the moment I leave. Or even sooner than that. What's this? The exit? Yep. Am I gonna run into Ominous again, like the second I leave? Not
Meet
today.
me near the ruins of Falbatten Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
You want me to go where?
Revelio.
Who else wants to talk to me?
Bit of snot on your nose. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
Alohomora. Revelio.
I see
Mine
you,
now, demiguise. What do we have here?
but it's not nighttime.
Demiguise.
Is this the vanishing cabinet? Boggart closet, okay. This old cupboard is said to have once contained a powerful boggart that 5 professors working together could barely repel, as it shifted amongst werewolf, tornado, a plate of haggis, a Hungarian horntail, and someone's mother-in-law. Pretty good. Attention! I have been advised that various members of staff would like to organize a social gathering. I have no objection to this, and shall leave it to those who so inclined to fraternize, ensuring that such activities fall outside of school hours, of course, and that nothing so jovial as to disrupt my concentration should occur. Likely I shall be busy on the date, but will review the invitation when received. I recognize that my absence will mar the engagement. Also, 1/2 of an hour should be sufficient, and please be mindful that any sort of musical presence would be strictly prohibited. Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster. P.S. No confectionery shall be served lest they attract a stray rat or Kneasel. Also, please try to limit the number involved in this frivolity to 4. Alright, stick in the mud. Let's wait for nighttime. Thank you. Just a random Iron Maiden.
Revelio.
Oh, more side quests are popping up. I should look for that after. That has a different symbol than the usual quest. That's Mr. Moon. Yeah, that's its special symbol that I've never seen before. Let's attend astronomy class. We've never been. Yeah, let's do astronomy class, then go see Sebastian Ominous, and then maybe go and talk to Natty. No new challenges, I don't think.
Revelio.
The enhanced Revelio will also tell me where I can go to unlock some more doors, which might lead me to more demi-guises.
Travel broadens the mind.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
I stick out like a sore thumb with this robe.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Okay. We're finally doing astronomy. So I guess Amit will be our classmate of the day.
Still don't have your own? You
Yep.
can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
It's cold up here, apparently. Okay, now what? Okay.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self.
So those are what those altars are for then, astronomy.
Is that clear? Dismissed.
And now you're gonna give me an assignment to go and probably explore a bunch of them or something.
Hello again.
Hello.
Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
True, but
Hello,
we're allowed
Emmett.
to have
Nice
preferences.
to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I have 17,000 gold sitting in my pocket right now.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Your robe is, in your body, sir.
A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope? It's a dog, isn't it?
Good work, Leander.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You notice you dismissed divination. Why?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries, Stella and Luna. The other is mere lunacy.
And what are astronomy tables? Those are the ones I found in the wild that I keep asking about.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you for your insights, Professor.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Find Amit on the lower deck.
You must try it.
The perfect
bud.
night for... Oh, hello again.
Hello.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it too. Isn't it near like the herbology gardens or something? And you'd like help?
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Sounds
You
exciting.
need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Sounds good. Are we gonna tell? We are going to quick travel. And that was instant.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't quite belong.
I
We'll
know what
know
I'm
it when
looking
we
for.
see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
I mean, I know what we're
Lewis.
looking for. I don't know where it is because it's not where I thought it was going to be. Follow Amit. Okay, Amit. Let's move.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Are you
Happy to be
okay.
here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
Not that bad.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Caged bathtub. Why? This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for their personal hygiene.
Oh,
I
of
don't-
course. It's just not as
Oh, it's over there.
tidy as I expected.
But what about this other side? I don't think I remember hearing about... Oh, it's nothing. I don't remember hearing about that enchanted bathtub in the books, but, you know, nice little game... What is it? Nice little
You don't
game
think any
only
spiders might be lurking about?
tidbit, I guess.
Oh, no. Not this close to the school limit.
Lumos!
True.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Okay.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Can rotate it. Okay. Zoom in.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
Okay.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I look forward to
Thank
that.
you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know.
You already mentioned
It's all
that.
in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm going to assume that those will now appear on the maps. Maybe. I've definitely seen them out in the wild. It's just if they're not on the maps, I might struggle a little bit. Okay, they are on the maps. I'll look into that stuff when I have time. Maybe I'll spend like some time off camera just doing it, but it's not really something I need to chase after, I don't think.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
That's fair. Okay, where am I headed next? I did say I wanted to deal with this, and I think they're in the Great Hall.
What are you up to now?
You tell me. What was that?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm
Lumos.
sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it.
That's
I
fair.
reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I don't know if the dark arts is worth the risk.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most.
Well, they're
Perhaps I've
descendants from
spoken out of turn.
Slytherin, right?
Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Yeah. You can tell me, but I already know.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Well, I know about it, but if I'm role-playing it seems like, increasingly to me, a fresh entrant into the wizarding world.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's
Let's
known
just
as
ask
the
the
torture
questions.
curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport.
That sounds about right for the
described
Gaunts.
the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him.
Oh no.
The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no
How
choice.
horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Okay.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
I don't think this is a train of thought we should be following, personally, but... Anyway. Now... There's apparently something in Hogsmeade. What is this? Take the biscuit. Okay. I'll take the biscuit. What's he doing down there?
I do without her.
Hey, Garnuff. Oh. Okay, just bear with me one moment, Garnuff. Why are you did you just pick your nose? Ugh. I'm gonna step around this side then. Okay.
Hello, is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Don't worry, I've got your back. Why do you have a pet mooncalf?
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
That's fair. You do see different personalities in various pets. I've had a number of hamsters over the years, and they're all different. They all prefer different locations. They all have different quirks. Anyway, why would poachers want your mooncalf?
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
I'll deal with it.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out. And be careful out there. Poachers are an
unscrupulous group. Yes, I assume that's what you're about to say. Oh, they're in the swampland. They're in FPS drop region. Well,
Not
since
sure
I'm
how
here,
I'd fare in a little place like this.
I think
Knowing our
you'd fare
meat,
just fine.
he's likely studied here.
Probably. How do I... I think I'm flipped around right now. This seems more like it, yeah. Perfect. But what does this accomplish? What does it get me? It didn't seem to give me anything. I've arrived.
Poachers! Garnuff was right then. I'd better be careful.
I am not concerned. Poacher Animagus? That's new. Won't matter.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
You don't see me. Why are you running? Thank you. And now it's become out of sight, out of mind again, huh? Hello. Who's next? Another Animagus? Hello there. I think that was it.
Revelio.
I'm lost. Let me loot that and then I can free you all. I'll find the door eventually. Okay.
Alohomora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
Do you have a name? Mooncalf, Mooncalf. Just all Mooncalf. Biscuit the Mooncalf. I see you. Perfect.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnoff, shall we?
Battle Arena. Okay, I can give that a shot. But there are Merlin trials. I see you, Thestral. Just chilling. Oh, is this a dragon tomb? Or a dragon's... Yeah, it is a dragon skeleton. Nice. What is this? Just destroy 20 of them? Are you serious? Is this all this is?
Revelio.
I mean, sure, but I was expecting, you know, waves of enemies like it was describing.
Revelio.
No. One more to go.
Revelio.
Oh, that just activates it. Okay. Oh. North Coast Battle Arena.
Goblin out.
So what's the in-game rationale for all this? Ow. Ow. Stop that.
You'll never best us all.
Oh. Yikes. Chill out.
You're not going to like it.
Arrest their momentum. Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Okay, you're done.
Confringo. Sendo.
Are you dead? Who's left? Seriously, who's left? Okay.
Protego!
Flipendo. Sendo.
Wave 2. Great.
Accio.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, and Fairy.
Expulsion!
You Protego!
look up.
Die, please.
Expulso!
Get over here.
Flash of inspiration. Expulso! Look what you've got! Expulso!
Okay.
Death to the blood!
That was good. Ow. Oh, I died to that. Let's try that again. That's probably gonna sit there forever. Was that wave 1 again? Yeah, okay. That's going to be annoying. I actually feel like I should load. Oh. Okay. So this is where it starts doing the rounds, I guess. Get over here. Ow. Who else have I got? Am I under poison? Nope. Nope, get off me.
It's a bit like being on fire.
Alright. I'll heal. I mean, this is supposed to be a challenge. Ow. Uh-oh. Crap. Ow. Okay. That's fine. Oh. Nice. Bye. Round 2, but I am at half health. I think I should just hit you. You have too much health. Oh, the fairy. Oh. Nope.
What are you folks on?
Crap. Ow. How about no?
Quite conductive, aren't we? Hey, that's mine!
Rise and fight.
It's dead, good. That's not what I want to use it on, but that's fine. No. I don't know why I healed, I don't think I needed it. No, stop that. Okay, wave 3. Yep. What's it going to include? Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay.
Stand and fight me!
You're a big dodgy with
Incendio!
Ow. Don't like that.
I refuse to be treated in this manner!
a lucky shot. Reductor.
You're no better than me. Hey, this should be
Die now.
You're going to regret that. Incendio! Expulso! To your knees!
You also have Ow.
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Potato! You'll need to be... I
Dodge.
shall kill you for this when I get
Ow.
Pay for your deeds. You're going.
How many of you are there?
You've made a mistake. Made a
I'm actually kind of messing it up. I kind of lost the flow. Which happens every now and then, I guess.
Avoiding our problem.
That went pretty well, actually, at the end. Wave 4? Holy crap, how many? Spiders? Still alive. Ow. Good, I've tried to block that with that. I am running low on Wig and Reynolds. Now it says to bury a head in the ground, but I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to do that. Oh, that'll do it. How is there another wave? Oh my goodness.
You'll regret crossing my path.
You'll regret this for the rest of your short life.
I don't like that, Acromantula. Okay. I feel like this is going to go poorly.
Barely felt anything at all. Give it back.
Ow. Yikes. Yikes. Stop, please.
From above.
Not who I wanted.
You'll pay for that.
Okay.
Flash of inspiration. Now this has become personal. Look what you've done. You'll pay for that.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
How about we don't play that game? Where'd the Acromantula go? Is it dead?
Well,
if it is, I won't complain.
What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, the AoE he's doing is helping me. Ow.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Oh, more of you spawning, huh?
Incendio! Incendio!
Actually, wait, what am I doing? I have so many items that I'm not using. Like, they're all there for a reason. I don't have to be making my life so difficult.
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
I'm even trying.
Ringo! Dagger! That's nothing! Expulso! No! So... Incendio!
Ow.
Expulso!
Okay. Let's throw more cabbages down.
Incendio!
Ow.
Petrificus totalis!
Confringo! You will not survive this fight!
Got tired of him. Thief's Coat. Okay, well, it worked out, but that was a bit more of a struggle than I was expecting, and I used up every Wiggenweld potion. What does the Thief's Coat look like? Oh, okay, well. Anything else? Thestral Den. Who are you, Effie Bones?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I might be.
Yes, I have some right here. Please, take it, and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Thank you. That gives me 1 Wiggenweld. Better than nothing, I suppose. So there's a Thestral Den right here that I didn't notice before. Hello. Oh, you run fast. Too fast. Is that one special? Why is it blue? It's shiny! It's a shiny male.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Arrest him.
And now just capture a female one. Might.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Okay. So yeah, apparently shinies exist in this world. And the absconder, I'm relatively close to it, so I may as well clear it, right? It's kind of the feeling I'm getting.
Revelio.
Antique horn. This oddly shaped horn was used centuries ago by a Muggle boatman to keep monsters in the water at bay as travelers crossed by the boat. Of course, it did no such thing, as no magical water beast would be repelled by a horn. More likely, the boatman was simply lucky, until he wasn't. Okay, well, kind of random. A letter from Helen Thistlewood to her brother Eddie. I was so pleased to receive your letter. It has been too long since I've been home. You may be interested to know that my time with the ministry will soon be coming to an end. It seems they forced me into an earlier retirement, and there's not much I can do to change their minds. No matter. In all my years as an Auror, I've seen over and over again how those at the top are more interested in preserving their place than in actually serving those about them. But that's enough of that. There will be time enough to tell you the tales of my life out here in the great big world when we meet again. You'll be happy to know that I'll be coming home soon, although I am thinking of settling in Upper Hogsfield upon my return, still nearby. I intend to enjoy the time I have left. There are still mysteries to solve, after all. Ever your sister, Helen Thistlewood, London. Okay.
Oh, it's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her, and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Indeed.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
A ratty looking broom. Okay, so nothing special, really. Alright, this is the cave to the Absconder, apparently.
Incendio!
I'm going to operate under the assumption there are going to be a lot of spiders. I think I'm just uh-oh. Ow, it still hit me? Nope. How did that go all the way over there? Okay. Okay, I don't want to get hit by whatever that is. Still alive. With one Wiggenweld potion. I'm also going the wrong way, apparently. I should be going in here. I distinctly get the feeling this is not going to go over well.
Confringo!
Okay. That's trapped behind something. That's actually quite useful to be able to slam it into the ground. I hear more spiders. Okay.
Confringo!
I'm about to get jumped. I am surrounded according to this on the map.
Confringo! Revelio!
I can't say I like the spiders very much. Okay, a bunch of spiders just spawned up there.
Confringo.
Well, the good news is they died very quickly. And I'm getting Wiggenweld potions, which I need. Combat. Okay. Ah, dueling feats. Pumpkin mask. Can't say I will be wearing that. Ever.
Revelio. Lumos.
The good news is I'm at least not arachnophobic. But that does not mean I enjoy being attacked by insects.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Could be. I'm probably about to die. I should probably make a save.
Incendio.
I'm just about to spam ancient magic on you, I'll be honest. Hello.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Okay. So far so good. Okay, you're spawning things.
Arresto momentum. Incendio.
You're very fast. Stop, please. Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. What'd I die to? I assume something spat at me. Also, again, I'm not using my plants or my potions, and I really should be.
Incendio.
That would probably help, yes. Do I have to watch the cutscene again?
So this is the infamous absconder.
I do, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Just keep spamming it. That wasn't
now
so
that's
bad.
taken care of. I need to find the heirloom of Milo's daughter.
After using a bunch of, mats, but that's what they're there for. I should use all the tools to my disposal if I'm here. It's probably in there.
Confringo.
Oops. Thank
I
you.
need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
House emblem scarf. Oops. That's okay, I'll wear it like this for now. Oh, and now I'm back in this town, I can also unlock these doors.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Demiguise? Demiguise where? What's that? Oh, probably destructible. No Demiguise. Surprised, but I'm sure there are other houses that will have it. I'm going to assume there's like at least one per town. I think that's a fair guess. Level 3 lock. Well, I definitely can't get in there. You don't actually sell me anything, do you? No, okay.
Alohomora.
Demiguise?
Revelio.
Hmm. A brown saber. Hilt. Intriguing, but I kind of like how it looks right now too much. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's not one per town.
None the worse for wear.
No, there's definitely one in there. I can see it.
Alohomora.
Come on,
Fine now,
Demiguise.
Demiguise.
I know you're in
Revelio.
here. Gimme. Nothing else in this house, though. Alright, I finally killed the Acromantula for you.
Look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided...
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that Acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
And I'll sell you some crap.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for stopping by.
Checkerboard hilt. Okay.
There was a time when I...
New instruments are expensive, you know. Back already.
I'm back. I see you got a violin this time. Here you go.
Very generous. Thank you.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall...
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm pretty good. We're both fine.
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm sure she'll be glad to be home.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
That is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Perfect. I guess the High Keep is next on my list. I don't think there's anything else as far as I know. That's just returning more moons to him. World map. I mean, there's the occasional item that's that you can find in the world, but Dark Arts Battle Arena. But yeah, no. Just go to Falbarton Castle. I think I'll actually do that next time, though. So I'm glad that we actually managed to get some story and some more side quests done today instead of just running around doing the open world. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here. This has been Karst with part 12 of Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you're doing well wherever you are, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.